If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Give evil nothing to oppose, and it will disappear by itself. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. Loss is not as bad as wanting more. If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to. If you are not afraid of dying, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Those who flow as life flows know they need no other force. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. Knowing how to yield is strength. Not seeking, not expecting, she is present, and can welcome all things. There is no illusion greater than fear. If I had just a little bit of wisdom, I should walk the great path and fear only straying from it. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Water is the softest thing, yet it can penetrate mountains and earth. This shows clearly the principle of softness overcoming hardness. Failure is an opportunity. If you blame someone else, there is no end to the blame. Therefore, the master fulfills her own obligations and corrects her own mistakes. She does what she needs to do and demands nothing of others. Everything under heaven is a sacred vessel and cannot be controlled. Trying to control leads to ruin. Trying to grasp, we lose. Allow your life to unfold naturally. Know that it too is a vessel of perfection. Just as you breathe in and breathe out, there is a time for being ahead and a time for being behind. A time for being in motion and a time for being at rest. A time for being vigorous and a time for being exhausted. A time for being safe and a time for being in danger. The flexible are preserved unbroken. The bent become straight. The empty are filled. The exhausted become renewed. The poor are enriched. The rich are confounded. Therefore the sage embraces the one. Because he doesn't display himself, people can see his light. Because he has nothing to prove, people can trust his words. Because he doesn't know who he is, people recognize themselves in him. Because he has no goal in mind, everything he does succeeds. The old saying that the flexible are preserved unbroken is surely right. If you have truly attained wholeness, everything will flock to you.